Okay, does this help? Can people hear me now who couldn't hear me before? Okay, does this help? Can people hear me now who couldn't hear me before? Okay, does this help? Can people hear me now who couldn't hear me before?
Okay.
Okay, does this help?
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm playing RimWorld. I started a new game right before starting the stream, so cool. Got a storeroom right here. I figured out what it was. Apparently, it was not correctly set to my microphone, so wonderful. But yeah, I got a new microphone for Christmas, and it's wonderful. It's been in my last few videos, so hopefully people notice a wonderful difference. Thank you, Zenok. I do appreciate that. And I appreciate you coming in and watching a non-Morrowind live stream. I know that is, this is a little bit different than my normal, but, I am a couple thousand miles away from my copy of Morrowind, so we have to make do with what we've got. Make this somebody's room. RimWorld is a pretty fun game. That is definitely true. Apparently I missized this room. I thought I was, but we'll just make it one cell bigger. Yeah, RimWorld has some wonderful music, and right now we are playing with primitive people rather than the normal space age crash survivors. I did make one change to this default setting. I gave myself a lot more pemmican, which is a food, than you normally get. Instead of 300, I have 800. If I remember right, rare giant flower. It is quite smelly and ugly. Yep. This flower makes things less beautiful, because it's gross. Let's set up a growing area that is 10 by 10, and we'll grow potatoes, because that makes sense. On some alien world, potatoes grow wonderfully. Let's see. Bren, I'll let you be a doctor because you love doctoring.
let more people build things. You can mine as well. Everyone be able to cut plants.
Thank you, Zenek. I have the next episode of that already written and ready to record to be my first episode of the next year. I don't know if I mentioned this in the introduction to the video or not, but I have enjoyed at least the idea of the Kingmaker adventure path for several years now. But what really pushed me over the edge of trying it was Adam Coble, who is the head DM over at Roll20 and a bunch of other things, started playing a new computer game that is in alpha about Kingmaker by Owlcat Studio. And watching him play it and how enjoyable it was really pushed me over the edge, especially because I don't have any of my normal stuff here. Yeah, Roll20 is awesome. In fact, my first 5th edition game was Roll20, or on Roll20. So, I've been a fan of them for a while. Just a second, guys. I'm stepping away from the computer to open up the curtains here to look at the ridiculous amount of snow. The last several nights where I am, we've been having 6+ inches of snow overnight. It's wonderful. Especially because where I live, we normally get no snow. So it's fun to go to a place that has it. Fun thing about RimWorld, especially on the lower time settings and the primitive start like we have, it's a really laid-back, slow-paced game, and that's exactly what I want for today. Just want to kind of hang out with whoever wants to come hang out. Lay some wood floors on the 2 houses, or the 2 rooms we've got going on. Should probably build the other 3. Fun thing about RimWorld is, while it does very blatantly use the assets of Prison Architect, that is something that the creators of RimWorld, they actually went to the Prison Architect guys and were like, hey, can we use your stuff? And the Prison Architect guys were like, sure. Why not? Now, I'm sure they didn't do it out of the kindness of their heart. I'm sure that there was some sort of monetary something involved, but it's still awesome. And I also love that even though we're dealing with primitive people, you can clearly hear hammers and drills. Cynical because I think that money was probably involved. I figure if you're going to give the amount of assets that Prison Architect gave to this game, which are all of them, that, yeah, there's probably something exchanged. And yes, I have one mod that allowed me, it's the Prepare Carefully mod or something like that, where I can just edit my starting stuff. So I made sure that all of my people had the skills that they needed without going through the random generator 1,000 times, and easily just changed how much pemmican I start with. But overall, I prefer most games to go without mods, unless they're like a total conversion mod. Yeah, the Prepare Carefully mod is just, it's helpful. Like, you can get all that I wanted out of the random generator, but that just takes time. And this mod removes that time. And I love the list up here that lets me know how much of my resources I have in storage. And I definitely should have more than enough food for this to be producing before I run out. Oh no, I don't know beds. Well, that sucks. Yeah, a lot of the trees are, yeah, the palm trees are palm trees. Each, they try and differentiate the trees. Like, these ones right here, they're bamboo. Got teak, which, yeah, it's a strong hardwood. But yeah, they're actually, let's check the overmap. Yeah, there are actual palm trees in this game, and it's wonderful. Other games that are in my plan for live streaming, I don't really have any. I hope to get back to Morrowind soon, finish up Morrowind, and then start working on the mod or the expansions for that. Getting back to my regular series, starting in a couple of months, I am going to be using, or I'm going to be expanding the Pugilist series. He is the first of several superheroes that I'll eventually be creating. But for other stories, I want to get back to Brave New Galaxy soon, which uses Ad Astra. No, Astra Imperia, I think is what it's called. Yeah, bamboo's awesome for like floors. I would love to have bamboo floors in my house. I say that, I love the hardwood that I have. And my wife, who is here in chat, would probably kill me if I removed all of our carpet upstairs and replaced it with bamboo, especially with how expensive bamboo is. But yeah, just going forward with the channel, I went over this in my end of year. Yeah, that music's getting a little loud for me talking. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. I made a video the other day about my plans going forward for this channel, and I want to get to a point where I've got 8 stories going rather than the 4 I have. Stolen Lands being one of them. Well, I could win the lottery, but it's more likely that this will take off and be super successful before I win the lottery, so there's that. I know all this stuff. I want to get up to 8 stories. Stolen Lands and Brave New Galaxy being 2 of them. I just have to figure out 2 more to do. And then, hopefully by March, I will have 1 video a day, every day. So, that's my goal. We got a new subscriber yesterday. We're up to 29. Hoping to hit 100 in a couple of months. Yeah. My plan would be to live stream Mondays, do a story Tuesday. I've got a series that I'm working on that I'm not really talking about yet. That will be on Wednesdays. And then on Thursdays, I'd do another story. Friday would be my normal weekly update. And then Saturday and Sunday would also see stories. Also, the length of my videos are really good for what YouTube likes to promote, which is awesome, especially because I don't try. Hey, Gizlian. Wonderful. We've got most of our normal people here now. Playing RimWorld. And we're talking up a storm. It's great. Glad to see you joining us. Just talking about the future of the channel and how I'm hoping that 2018 will see a lot of growth. Yeah, since I put up Stolen Lands yesterday, I've had 15 views. The introduction to Stolen Lands is one of the most successful videos by number of views that I've had on this channel. In the first 24 hours, at least. Yes, you did tell me that you like Stolen Lands. I like to hear it, though. Nothing really makes me happier as far as this channel goes than people telling me they like various series. I am always slightly concerned because most of my stories, I can only really get through one, maybe two scenes in the time that I write. You got 1,223 views on one of your videos? That's awesome. I wish that would happen to me. Now, I always worry that it feels short. With the 3 pages, but writing the 3 pages, that's a really good amount that I can write and consistently produce. Well, yeah, Madeline. I know, give it time, but I want that 1,200 views today. So, Zenok and Gizlian, you're both Polish, right? Is that, that's what I remember. Am I remembering correctly with that? I remember that you are definitely Polish, and the live stream you first caught of me, you and there was another person who was active in the stream, they were also Polish. I don't remember if that's Zenok or someone else. Oh, I was just wondering, and because I've been watching my analytics, and Poland is actually one of the top countries watching. And Zenok, Do you live in Russia? Everyone's just kind of sleeping on my thing right now, so not a lot is happening. Here, I'll push it up to 2 times speed. I was just asking because I'm getting a lot of views from Russia right now. Also, oddly, Montenegro. In the last 30 days, Montenegro is the top country who's been watching my videos. So I kind of want to figure out who's watching from Montenegro. And Russia. And a few other weird places that keep showing up. I have never been to Russia. I've been to a few countries, though. Obviously, I've been to the U.S. I have had Checha start showing up. Sure, you can call me Worm. I have briefly looked at a couple of yours. It is on my plans to watch your entire catalog all the way through. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, and I apologize for that. I've definitely visited your page several times. I don't know if it's all of your videos or just the ones I happen to start looking at, though, but with them, I have noticed that you use a lot of text, and the times that I've sat down to watch your videos have been times where it's easier for me to sit and listen, rather than reading. So that's why I haven't watched fully through. Also, it was really fun when I saw Checha come up, because I hadn't heard of it before. And that's really weird. I've heard of most countries, so it was fun looking up what Checha was. And then I learned, and it was a little disappointing that it was so normal. But the history of how long the Czech Republic has, or the Czech Republic has tried to get a less formal name is really fun. Yeah, I feel you with that. The voice thing, that is something that still gets me. Editing helps. So now I'm going to try and figure out a good place to put sort of a common area. A common building that I can just put my stuff in. Oh, I don't want... Well, clearly, you are proficient in English. I've never had an issue trying to understand what you say, at least as you type it. Well, enjoy whatever you end up eating. Got 6 people watching right now. That is pretty awesome. Pretty close to a record for here, so... Oh no, we're out of wood. I hope everyone is having a good New Year's Eve, or... Well, it's still New Year's Eve for Europe. It's a lot closer to New Year's than it is for me. It's still morning for the next 15 minutes. And I know my American viewers that are watching right now, it's as early or earlier for them. Because right now I'm in the eastern United States. So it's definitely a good thing that I upped my amount of pemmican, because we've already gone through more than the normal starting amount of pemmican.
And I don't see any berries or anything around. Yeah, here's a palm. No, there was a palm tree that I briefly clicked on. Somewhere around. Yeah, right here. Palm trees. I'm in a jungle. No, I don't want silver doors. That's stupid. Good, that's a wooden door. We want wood floors over this entire area. Does anyone have any fun plans for bringing in the new year? Gonna start another growing zone over here. A smaller one that will make cotton. And we're going to my plan was to spend a good chunk of the day with my dad, but he hasn't gotten back to me, and I'm going to spend the New Year's itself with my mom, and there is a ball drop in the town that we're in, so we're gonna go freeze and watch that happen. Because although I've seen the ball drop in on TV, I've never actually seen it in person. Any ball drop. We're gonna need some steel if we want to make the research station I want to make. Let's cut this because I don't want them just sitting there attached to my building. let's see what the weather... Oh, apparently it is 13 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And at midnight, it will be down to 12. And starting in an hour, it's supposed to snow for the rest of the day and night. Oh good, we have enough steel now. We can make our wooden simple research bench. So yeah, I don't really have any plans till this evening, so since it's been a few weeks since I've live streamed, I'm just gonna hang out for a while. And I love that I've got people hanging out with me and that we are having a wonderfully active chat. I don't think the live stream chat has ever been close. Nothing was really missed. Just talking about what everyone's doing for the New Year's, plans for tonight. It sounds like outside of me, no one's gonna really do anything special, which is A-okay. We have visitors. Hopefully they have food. I don't like how quickly I'm going through my food. Billa, what are you doing? Oh, you're eating. Build, people. I want that research station built. Or that research bench. Doesn't look like I can trade with any of these people. Was I a -4 last night? I didn't check. Oh, and that 12 degrees that I mentioned, that doesn't include the wind chill. So, yeah. It's gonna be, like 0 Fahrenheit. Which, for those people who prefer Celsius, 0 Fahrenheit is -17. Almost -18.
a stove. Put a butcher table. And yeah, we'll put a sculpture table. What quest is it? Dickhead went into a bedroom and is eating. Disturbing my people's sleep. I'm actually tempted to kill them. Yeah, I think you've mentioned the Sothasil quest a couple of times. Not that that's an issue. We enjoy listening. So I built this hoopstone ring, but I don't think they've used it. I think it's hilarious that we can have my people use... Oh, okay. Faction. They want to name the faction Grey Tanbia and name the community the Orange Donkey Sigodu. Do you guys have any better suggestions? I really dislike the Orange Donkey Sigodu. Actually, the faction name wouldn't make a bad community name, so I might call this town Grey Tanbia. Although, given how much things are made out of wood, maybe Brown Tanbia. So, faction name. Yeah. Let's just name it after the channel. Bam. Good, they're leaving.
Actually, look at the factions. Okay. Yeah, probably a good thing I didn't kill them. Aslier looks like the only friendly people around. I've got to try and find some food. They're going through food way too quickly. Yeah, luckily these visitors came with their own food. Inspiration. Banzo has been inspired. The surgery failure chance for the next surgery performed by him will be 10 times smaller, as long as it happens within the next 8 days. Hopefully it won't happen in the next 8 days. Yeah, visitors coming and eating your food sucks. But I mean, we're on day 4, and we've gone through over 600 things of pemmican. Which is too many. Hunter lacks ranged weapons. That would be Bren. Bren has a club. Bren has a club because they're not excellent at shooting. She's not good at shooting. Oh, that's why they're not finishing any of this. Because there's not enough wood. Nope, I'm going to ignore. I don't want to try and help that person. We are not in a good position to do helping. I actually need a lot of wood for that. Okay then. But we now have a sculptor's table. And that is wonderful.
Oops, that was a little loud. Trying to find trees that are fully grown and ready to harvest. They have quite a bit more wood when they're ready. And I think of all of the trees around, I think teak gives the most. Okay, we have to start hunting. Yeah, we're gonna run out of food if we don't. Our potatoes are still at just over a third done. Let's double check. How long should potatoes take? 5.8 days. So they're taking like double that right now. More than. Gonna hunt down an emu tomorrow. And hopefully that's gonna help. Hopefully the emu gives enough food that we can continue. Train Notorious, our warg. Does this plant do anything other than look pretty? No. Just looks pretty. Okay then. Yeah, I think we're actually going to run out of food today. Not awesome. But, you know, it's a thing that happens. Okay, we can do research now. Stone cutting. And that is what we will start working on, is stone cutting.
Oh, the stove needs more steel. Let's have them mine some more steel then. See you later, Madeline. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I actually originally got it, from Xbox. When I started in Xbox profile, this is the name it automatically gave me. Well, that plus a bunch of stupid letters or stupid numbers that I just ignored. So okay, so this emu has 2 cuts and is bleeding a little bit. Anyone else have a fun story about how they got their name for YouTube? Oh, his liver is cut. And so is his left foot. But he's bleeding a lot more. Dealing with minor blood loss. I really enjoy the fact that they have this health system that they have in this game. Okay, so go to the butcher table, add a bill to butcher a creature, and we will hopefully have them we'll have someone go grab this emu and have some more food, because we're down to 20 units of pemmican, 9 units of pemmican. I think I'm going to try and tame 2 of these alpaca and kill one of the other eventually. So, what is your turtle's full name then? If the first 3 letters are GIS. "72 things of bird meat." Do I have the stuff to make pemmican? I don't think so. But I can cook a simple meal. Cambria, what are you doing with 24 units of bird meat. Oh, I think she's trying to train the warg with bird meat. Darklight has gotten food poisoning. It's Gisser. Okay. Crusader Kings is another really fun game. I have been a fan of Paradox Interactive for over a decade now, so... Let's try and tame this alpaca because he's younger, and kill this alpaca because he's older. Please don't hit the alpacas I'm trying to tame with your bow. Though apparently she can't hit anything other than the ground. There we go. Get closer. The alpaca's sleeping. Damn it. What are you doing? What? Really? She's going to bed. Shooting. She is at 4. She's almost to level... Well, she's about halfway to level 5. Which actually means I should give Bren, who is at 5, a bow. The other short bow. Who would I give the other short bow to? Meh. It's not a huge deal. The potatoes are almost half grown. The alpaca is so lightly bleeding, he's in no danger. Wonderful. So how's the research going? 89 of 600. Okay. Cool. Well, luckily, the good thing about potatoes, especially making it a 10 by 10, we should be having our second harvest before we run out of the potatoes from the first. We just have to figure out how to easily get the food to last us until our first harvest, which should be a couple days away now. Which is why we're hunting alpaca. And depending on how much we get from that alpaca, I might go up here if the capybaras are still up here and hunt some capybara. They do not appear to be. They appear to have moved. Okay. So, Darklight over here, my shaman, how's your health? Good. No longer poisoned. Let's have someone make a small sculpture. Just pause everything for a second while I find some trees to harvest. Okay. Looks like she's back out to begin hunting again. Keeps getting close. I am actually legitimately concerned that she'll hit the wrong alpaca. Okay, there we go. And now it's running away from its herd. Apparently it is in no... Excellent. It is now in danger of bleeding to death. Her job is essentially done. Oh, because she hit it in the heart. Good job. We have 2 of our people starving. What's worse about it? Just how bad she is, or how good it is at being specific? Butcher creature, as long as there are creatures around to butcher. There's a turtle, or a tortoise. don't mind the red. So, let's check. Hey, she's over halfway to the next level of, shooting. No, don't eat it. No. Just a second, guys. I've got to change an option real quick. Okay. The slow mode was on for some reason, so I turned it off. No, people, stop. Stop. There's an escape pod. Honestly, it's better to let them die. I don't have anything ready for them. There was a wild boar around here. Hunt the wild boar. The pain-ridden alpaca cries. Yeah, it's really in-depth with the health system. That is for sure. Okay, hunting the boar. Oh, she got it in the liver. See, she's doing much better this time. Yeah, I got 29 things of alpaca hide. And I have the other 2 alpaca set for people to try and tame them. What is flick? Oh, flicking switches. Okay, why isn't everyone set for that? That's weird. There are 2 people who I'll have for handling animal stuff. Yeah, a little bit. Hopefully soon the potatoes will be ready, and when the potatoes are ready, then I know the difference between what hide means and what fur means. When I tame the alpacas, I might even be able to milk them. I know you can do that with cows. I just don't have any cows. Okay, we have 28 steel. Let's keep mining the steel. What did Mark Watney say? He said a lot of things. He's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, needing the potatoes and not starving. Yeah, that's really what we're doing. We're waiting on potatoes to grow. Oh, Bren is starving. We have some pork. We have 72 units of pork. It's not ready yet. It's not cooked, but, you know. Yes, the soil is a little bit more hospitable. So is the air. Don't. I get that you're starving, but erg. Okay. Let's hunt another emu, I guess. Hey, we're making a simple meal that's going to be helpful. They're not going to get sick from that. Oh, sorry, hit the microphone. Is that a horse? What was a horse? This? That's Missy, my Labrador Retriever. And then this is Kalamazoo, a Yorkshire Terrier. Fun thing, I used to live outside a city called Kalamazoo. Notorious, the Warg. Down. There's a snake. There's a panther. Oh, the warg? Yeah. And we've got more problems with starvation. Notorious is eating monkeys. Oh, there's a cassowary that we didn't have to hunt. Excellent. It's just missing a few pieces. And I'll actually set this cassowary to be hunted on top of that. It's a 33-year-old cassowary. Wow. Oh, she cracked the beak. Got the liver. Excellent. Oh, we also have monkey meat. Cool. Gonna be making some simple meals. We've got some monkey hide, some alpaca hide, some pig skin, and some emu leather. Does cassowary count as emu? Nope. Cassowary leather is its own thing. Good to know. Yes, I remember that song. Okay, it is now too dark for the potatoes to grow for the rest of today. It's the 7th of April, May. Should be 1 to 2 more days before potatoes are ready. Hey! Billa made a small sculpture. Let's see what it is. It is shoddy. Okay. A torso-sized piece of material sculpted into an artistic form. Happiness. This work bears an illustration of a hypnotist seen through a looking glass holding a saber. The style is cel-shaded with cel-shaded elements. The image is bordered by 3 salmons. What the hell? Let's try and figure out which bedroom is Billa's again, and we'll put her statue in it. Of course it's Happy Little Salmon. Oh. Cambria keeps failing to train Notorious. The research is almost halfway done for stone cutting, which will mean we can make things out of stone. And also make blocks out of these chunks. The chunks are ugly. The blocks are less so. Let's see, what are we gonna hunt tomorrow? We should hunt that wild boar. No. Let's not. Let's make sure that we keep a breeding pair. Ooh, here are the capybaras. Wonderful. I'm glad I found them. So, I set the AI for this to be peaceful, so I really shouldn't have anyone bugging me, and I also put it on... If I remember right, I'm on an island. It's wonderful. Like a 1 hex-sized island. So I should have very few visitors, which is both good and bad. We have a little bit of bird meat yet. Yes, predators can eat the animals. Especially the cobra that is around. Okay. It should be about another day or so before my potatoes are ready. How's my cotton doing? Cotton's doing okay. The point of cotton is I can make cloth out of it when I have... I don't know if I have the right thing to make cotton, unless... Let's make a crafting spot. What can we make with this? We can make a... Let's make 2 recurve bows. I should have enough wood for that. And having that should help my hunters. And I will give Bren, who's the other hunter, he'll get a ranged weapon. So... yeah. Cool. Hope you enjoyed your dinner. Oh, Billa is hunting. Let's see if she's hit the capybara yet. Nope. There it goes. Come on, capybara, die. I need your meat. No, it doesn't. I think the boars sound the worst because they squeal. Okay, then. Yeah. I was saying about squealing. Hey! My first potatoes can be harvested. I don't know if I want to, though, because they're only at 65. Let's see how this capybara does food-wise for us. That's not going to be super excellent. So yeah, let's start harvesting some of our potatoes. Don't want to harvest all of them, if I can help it. Recurve. Billa. I want you to have this recurve bow. No, my Yorkshire Terrier is eating them. Eating all of my potatoes. Still not doing great food-wise. Yay! We have potatoes. And let's hunt this boar while we're at it. Wow, she's better with this recurve bow. Wondrous. Bren, my other hunter, equip this awful recurve bow. So Bren can now hunt as well. We're on the edge of being set up really well in this game. Right on the cusp. It's wonderful. And enough of our potatoes are close enough to harvest that I will be able to use those pretty well, actually. And I should actually be able to make a fine meal. At least a couple of them. The game doesn't really have an objective. So, yeah. And as for Dwarf Fortress, I have a love-hate relationship with Dwarf Fortress. RimWorld contains a lot of what I like about Dwarf Fortress. Not everything, but a lot of it. Without the parts that want to make me stab my eyes out. My big problem with Dwarf Fortress when it comes down to it is the UI is about as terrible as a UI could possibly be. So the fact that RimWorld has a better UI is helpful. I can make a war mask. I'm not even sure what that does. Whoops. Beds will be something to make soon. Yeah, like, I enjoy Dwarf Fortress. I really do. It always gets to a point where I can't stand it anymore, and I have to take a break. I love its depth. The UI is something that just bugs me perpetually. Which is unfortunate. So right now, there's actually pretty close to a minute delay. So that's part of the reason why I've been falling quiet. That, and we're just at a point in the game where it's like, okay, we've got to, we're doing XYZ, and just kind of waiting for that. So, yeah. No. Okay. Okay. What? What happened there? Something happened. Yeah, I am on a rather bad computer. with rather with less than the best internet, so the lag is higher than it usually is by a lot. I think that must have been what happened. I think one of the animals around ate that potato plant. Which sucks because it was harvestable. Okay, I'm getting low on wood, so make sure we cut down a couple more trees. Thinking about it more, I was asked a little bit ago what the game's objective is. I guess the game's objective is to just sort of survive and thrive. And playing with less technologically advanced people like I am right now makes it harder. Let's look at this person's need right now. Awesome. Can I even make tables? Oh, I can! Let's make essentially a dining building for them then. I have to build it here? Put a door here. Mine these away. This is actually a kind of small building, but oh well. The point of it is to just have a place to eat that is inside. What is being attacked where? Oh, Notorious. Did you go attack something again? So I'm trying to harvest as few potatoes as possible on any given time. I don't think it was a chicken, I think it was a monkey probably. But harvesting as few potatoes, so hopefully by the end I will have potatoes that I'll be harvesting potato plants that are done. direction. I don't know if the direction actually makes a difference in this game, but it makes a difference to me. And like happens a lot on this place apparently, is I'm running out of wood again. So we've been doing pretty good with people watching. We've had right around 5 people almost the entire time. So I'm glad to see it. And as I've said a couple of times earlier in this live stream, I'm just having fun, and I hope everyone who's watching is also. I'm gonna hunt this panther because I don't want it attacking any of my stuff. Like my little Yorkshire Terrier over there. Panther will eat it without a second thought. So we are still low on food, like ridiculously low. As in, we don't have any at the moment. But between those 3 potato plants and the panther that we'll hopefully be eating soon, that will hopefully change. And we are almost done with stone cutting, which is good. Oh, electricity. Why can't I do great bows? Oh, it requires smithing. Yes, we are at the apparently Neolithic technology level. Hey, we are at 51 views in the last 48 hours. That is awesome. Okay, everyone should be waking up here anytime now. Any second. Oh, starvation! Billa is starving. Yay.
Bella's house is dull. Or Bella's room. Okay, Bren, are you gonna start the hunting? He is. And the panther might attack as soon as it gets hit. Oh, it's attacking Banzu. Banzu. I'm gonna draft my guys to make sure that they go inside. Attack that panther, I guess. Okay, we'll see. Bren, get over to a place where you can... Awesome. Billa, go rescue Bonzo. Panther is pissed. Okay. Sound like the Wailing Box in Montreal. Yeah, a little bit. Let's see here. We've been going for a little over 2 hours, and attacking that panther was a terrible idea. I'm dying. So I think I'm actually going to end it right here. But thank you everyone for watching. Let's see, it is Sunday the 31st. I'll have another video up in a day or two.